Hey there, toy collector friends and Transformers fans, particularly G1 Transformers fans. Welcome back to another video from me, the time-travelling toy collector. And today we're doing another Robo reflection. This time it's on Generation 1 Metroplex, the original Titan, many would argue, certainly I would. And here in the UK, Metroplex was issued on the same time as Generation 1 Trypticon, and Trypticon was not made available in the UK because I think, by my understanding, is the US brand of Hasbro did not feel that the UK market, or I think the European market, could actually handle the products, and so it wasn't released over here. That's my understanding. That could be historical gumph, so if you know better, do let me know, because I'd be fascinated to know why. Along with many other figures and characters that weren't available over here during the height of the Transformers mania. Anyway, here is Metroplex. If you were looking keenly at those opening photos that I took of Metroplex and his companion pieces, you'll have seen they appeared mostly without the decals that are on them now. They have undergone a recent Toyhax makeover. I was very uncertain about doing that because I'm very true to my G1 heritage, but watching other reviewers, including Patriot Prime, I saw what his Metroplex looked like having had the upgrade, and also I've been completely unable to find the Generations Metroplex, which is one of the two Titans that I am currently not in possession of. The other being any iteration of Scorponok, and I'm very much on the lookout for a Siege, or for Cybertron Siege Scorponok, because the reviews I've seen on that have been fantastic. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about what I don't have. I want to talk about what I do have. What I do have is this guy, who at the time towered above all other Autobots, much like his Generations counterpart, allegedly. And his two other colleagues, we have Scamper and we have Slammer, who I always want to call Thumper because I just feel it's more appropriate to go with Scamper. Anyway, they've been Toyhaxed, so essentially I've given them all a bit of a label makeover. Six Gun, so called because let's get him into focus there. Six Gun because he is completely comprised of, well, not to be funny, 6 guns. The 6 guns and tower arrangement that constitute Metroplex bond together to form this character, who's determined to stay out of focus. So I'll see what we can do about that a little later on. We also have Scamper, who is, quite frankly, a quintessential G1 figure, not least because he has this capacity to have no legs. They're bonded together in traditional G1 style. Absolutely hilarious. He's better off staying in a car mode. But yeah, originally just a black plastic mold. The Toyhax makeover have given him some nice chrome detailing, his own visor, and also, as we'll see when we go to transform him, windshields, etc, etc. So really jolly good, well done Toyhax. And I was reluctant to do it, I don't mind admitting it, but yeah, I think the results have been quite spectacular. I certainly was really pleased. And again, here we have Slammer, who is essentially a tank, now has an Autobot symbol, a lot more detailing, and frankly he looks so much better when he's in his alternate tower mode, which is part of Metroplex, when Metroplex is doing his thing. So let's see now if I can get 6 Gun a bit more in focus. There you go. The detailing on here is really incredible when you think about it. Now, he also, with Autobot symbols on his arms as well as his chest, facial details he didn't have before. I mean, it's an incredible makeover. It absolutely is. I can't pretend it's not. So Generation 1 Metroplex really resonates with me as a G1 figure, because I think, if I'm honest, he was the first major Transformers character toy that I got as a Christmas present in the back end of the 80s. And he was colossal, as you can. I mean, I can't even get him in his entirety into the shot. So you can. I'll try and do that to see if I can. That'll work. But yeah, you can see how big he is in the review station. So you can imagine the excitement I had as a kid when this was waiting for me on Christmas morning. In terms of his posability and flexibility and playability, he has lots of cool features. I'm just going to move Six Gun out of the way, along with Slammer and everyone's favourite Scamper. This guy, I mean, he has plenty of detailing on his hair. I mean, this, again, bear in mind he has had a bit of an upgrade in terms of the decals, but you can see fantastic facial sculpt, beautifully reflective. In terms of, well, I don't want to say, because different people interpret how you can do certain things with him in many different ways. And what we can see here is the opportunities that open up some of the chest cavities and concealed weapons that form, to me, have always formed part of his city mode or his battle station mode. So I've always been a bit reluctant to have them on display in robot mode, as well as some of the armaments, particularly because I quite like having, now especially now he's had his makeover, Six Gun doing his stuff. But as Transformer toys go, he was a game changer for me. So I'm gonna try and work some video magic and transform him quickly into his new Toyhax upgraded Autobot City mode. Let's see if I can do that quicker than it takes to say Fortress Maximus. So Fortress Maximus, yeah, something like that. So here he is. Now you can see him in his city mode here, and I'm going to pan around a little bit to show you a bit more. One of the beauties of this version of the toy is you can have him in various configurations. I've opted for this one for simplicity and ease, with Six Gun sort of transformed into various component elements. Same for Slammer, who now forms the tower here at the back, greatly enhanced by the Toyhax labels. As you can see, everything here has been enhanced by Toyhax labels. We're going to do a little pan around, so I'm hoping I don't make anybody queasy or seasick. Here we have the extent of his legs with bits of Six Gun unfortunately attached to him. You can see Toyhax has increased the capacity of all of the working areas, including the extended playability. So down in this area here, it suggests that Autobot City continues below and beyond and behind, and it mirrors itself over here. You can see reference to sub-levels below here. So there's quite a lot of playability here. The ramp, of course, is here. There's dear old Scamper in his car mode, looking ready to get directly into action. So this is city mode, lots of playability, particularly when you're a kid with a lot of imagination and quite a lot of small Transformer car toys, who fitted quite neatly on the ramp, which you can also see now is far more like a roadway. And we also have all of these extended window options across the various towers that make up part of Metroplex's central conglomeration, if you like. But this is one of two of his alternate roads. It's frankly my personal favourite. I think it's a really good base mode, one of my favourites of all the ones that Titans can become. Certainly the ones I've experienced firsthand. So let's have a look at that slightly less successful, but nevertheless still fun to play with, battle station mode. Let's try that trick again. Fortress Maximus. Did that work? Yeah, it did, because I cheated. So here we have Metroplex in his battle station mode. So I'm just going to give you an idea of the length of that. As you can see, quite formidable and particularly well armed. So there's no Decepticons that are going to feel secure with this thing rolling towards them. So yeah, again, playability is limited, but it's more about the inspiration for creativity. And again, we have more of the hidden features being revealed, which we can see with this platform, where these anti-aircraft guns, again, these can be attached and moved around. The backpack from 6-gun forms the other set of anti-aircraft guns there. This missile bay can be retracted or not as needed. And Thumper, I did warn you I'm going to keep calling him that, and Slammer holding his own right in the central driveway. So this is Generation 1 Metroplex. I'm sure that the engineering and the designs and the skills that go into Generations Metroplex, which, as I say, I don't have, probably outstrip this considerably. But does it outstrip my memories of playability, of my nostalgia and my joy of playing with this guy as a kid? Definitely not. Is he quite easy to get hold of? I see them come up on eBay occasionally, but often with bits and pieces missing. Mercifully, this edition is looked after, and all of the additional parts, including Scamper's little gun, are safe and sound and intact, so I can only beam smugly about that. I love him. I think he's a fantastic display piece. I would keep him in robot mode for display purposes, but to be honest, any of the modes are effective. I think the city base is particularly effective, and I'll also, on the exit for this video, show some of the other Metroplex close toy photography that I've done that shows off some of those other segments of him having been Toyhaxed far more efficiently, so you can see exactly the impact those stickers have. I was a bit worried about doing it because I didn't really want to mess with the G1 originalness of Metroplex, but he was looking old and tired, and once I committed to doing it, the initial transformation, if you pardon the unintended pun, was spectacular. And I think, you can see how the new decals, the chrome decals, really pop. And again, it really ups the ante if you want to use him for some toy photography. As I say, you'll see what I mean when I show you some of the photos attached to the back end of this video. So thanks for watching. Just wanted to share this one with you, really. It's again, another one of those that's very close to my heart. It's a real juggernaut of playability from my point of view, but it does have an awful lot of photographic playability and posability and displayability, all the illities that make him quite invaluable to the likes of me. Do let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got a G1 Metroplex, if you have fond memories of him. Let me know if you've got a Generations Metroplex that you want to get rid of cheap. I know it's not going to happen, don't worry, I get it. If you found this video remotely entertaining or interesting, then do, give me a cheeky thumbs up. Also, you could subscribe to the channel, and additionally, you could turn on notifications so you never miss a future video. All of those things really help show the channel that there are people out there finding this stuff interesting, and it's not just me on my own, which would be very lonely indeed. You could also give me a follow on Instagram if you don't already, and thanks to all the new followers who've joined recently. I'm there as Time Travelling Toy Collector, and there's plenty of photos there of other Transformers, not to mention Star Wars figures, Doctor Who figures, other types of merchandise from various collectible ranges. Have a look, there might be something there that catches your fancy, or that you may not have seen before, or that triggers a whole new range of interests for you. That's certainly my hope. Thanks for watching. You've been a wonderful audience. Do please drop any comments you wish in the comments below. Keep them clean if you can. And remember, a thing of beauty is a toy forever. This is the time travelling toy collector signing out. Goodbye for now.